popcorn button.
The last one.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. Yeah, that button there. What's up? Time Code Gaming. We're gonna watch Last of Us episode 5.
Yee.
Got some good friends up here. We got Rebecca. We got, our regular Mr. Awesome Antonio. What was your name again, sir?
Antonio Banderas.
And we have another Antonio. Antonio Banderas is here. Guys,
Crazy.
holy crap.
How dare
Antonio
you.
Banderas is here. And then what was your name, sir?
Sister Agatha.
Sister Agatha has also joined us today. So thank you guys for joining with us. I did not connect my mouse to that laptop, so I had to walk
Nice.
over to press play.
Nice.
So-
Walk away.
Somebody else is going to have to do a countdown. So I'll do a 10-second countdown.
You can do it.
And I am on the website right now. I'm going to hit watch up season 2 episode 5. When it gets to, wow, okay. I'm going to,
Well,
wow, thank you. Sister Agatha is going to help out for this. So
Praise Jesus.
if you guys want to watch right along with us, we are on the website. And we'll be clicking where it says watch episode 2 or season 2 episode 5. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
awesome.
And we are going.
You're gonna be doing bad tricks to get you a job.
Peacemaker. Can't wait for that. You're good.
You can skip it.
No, don't skip it. Don't skip it.
Okay.
No, because I already did the countdown. So people can
Oh
skip
yeah,
it.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Good for you.
Yeah, we can check that up.
Here's your wife.
Wait, where did I go?
I thought that was your sister.
That is my sister.
And your lover?
That's valid.
I'm sorry, babe.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I did say that. His sister has good will.
Wait, what the fuck? Tina's in Peacemaker now. This will not turn up.
I was having the same problem with that remote last week.
Oh, there we go. That black
Back to my room.
black thing in front of the projector is blocked.
Oh, oh, got you.
I come to the conclusion you suffer from a particularly severe form.
Like with here.
This has
Gonna
been
have
my
different
favorite Peacemaker ever since Rick Flag seen it was named
Definitely
director.
inspired.
The other side? Yeah.
Peacemaker. Scan for any anomalies throughout that house. Pony boy, don't let them out of your sight. Titties, I want you to take the front door. Encino man, you take the back door. Got it?
But not the fucking names, dude. You can't just call us that.
What do you think we are? Fucking Berkeley?
I've always been great people.
We are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
Venture.
What in the deep dark fuck?
Have you seen that show? Oh, pride symbol. Never mind. Forget this show. Ha ha ha. You haters.
Fuck the hate.
Ellie's gonna be a daddy. That's right.
And then all of a
And
sudden,
I'm gonna be a mommy.
this future I was imagining was like
Yeah, Sister Agatha's pregnant.
we're
It's part of a
together,
different denomination where
we had a
sisters
kid.
can't get pregnant.
Got all our sisters here.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love they showed I'm gonna be a dad.
I fucking love it. They did this shit on purpose.
Fuck the haters.
The soldiers are loyal to you. I think they're going to execute you.
I was getting executed. Isaac would have come himself.
There's a shooting near the borderline between us and the Scar's Treaty might be broken. He's dealing with that now. If it's war again, we're going to need all the soldiers we have, so he's wondering why you don't.
Including Leon.
Yeah. What happened?
My unit is responsible for
Securing the hospital. I know you're sick.
We cleared the ground floor up to the 6th. You scattered infected here and there, nothing we couldn't handle. All that was left was the basement. B1, B2, B3. We were expecting the worst, the kind of environment they like. As the old timer said, down there was where they brought the first cordyceps patients in '03. On top of that, we had an access problem. The stairwells here and here caved in, and all the elevator cars are stuck in their shafts just below ground level. The only way out of the basement. So yesterday, that's where I sent a squad down to B1. And nothing. The whole floor was empty, not even rats. So today, B2, helping from where the same, I sent another squad down, and I put Leon in charge, because it's the best. A few minutes in, he radio's back. Cordyceps on the walls, the floor. Chances are they'll find infected next, but that's if they were down their floor, so I told him to proceed. 5 minutes later, he radios again, and this time he was struggling to breathe. He could hardly talk. I thought maybe he had been bit. Leon, were you bit? He said it's in the air. He said it's in the air. It wasn't. I knew it wasn't in advance, or we would have all been infected weeks ago. So I scrambled my other team, and we locked the only door to B2, and we locked the only door to B1. We did what Leon said. We saw the red.
It's got sick. That's what we can for landed. I'll inform only the people who absolutely need to know and no one else. The searching part. We resolve the situation permanently and heroically. We are even dead. I'm sorry about your son.
Yeah.
Here.
All that rudeness,
Like that.
and she knew that she locked her son down there. Wow. In the air. No. Like, the one that came in was like, I want to know why you locked your people down there. The energy she gave me was just rude. Fair.
So is it like it's here everywhere?
Yeah, it's like that. Like, bandit.
Oh, that makes sense.
So be wearing masks the whole time.
No.
Really changed it. But I figured out a way to put it back in.
Oh, I like that.
Day 2. On the radio?
September 2nd. It's a nice time. Should I like that?
Did it say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
What time?
September 2nd.
Oh.
Let's get the generator.
What? Lights. Oh, there's a big ass generator down there. Natural gas, baby.
Down? Not up.
You figured out yet? Getting there. You'll find a safe way to get us to the hospital, right? Can I help? No. Why? Because I'm stupid?
That's not the word I would use.
Really? What word then?
Non-school oriented.
Fuck you, I'm in school. Let me help.
I'm triangulating. Do you know how that works?
Yes. Triangles.
It's pretty standard. I get a bearing of their troop movements, then triangulate back to their bases. I'm estimating angles. I mean, if I had a protractor, it would be a lot more accurate.
Oh, I actually wrote a protractor.
You did?
No. I don't know what that is, and I hated math. I'm really going home now and going to explore the rest of this place because you're smart as fuck and you're figuring it out.
Ellie.
Yes.
I'll give you that. Page.
You're gonna be a rock star, buddy.
Joel would have loved to see Curtis labor in a place like this. Fuck, you know what? In the game, I never looked up in the theater.
Yeah.
How did I never do that?
No, no,
The
sure.
amount of hours I put in that fucking game, I never looked up in the theater. So stupid.
No, you're gonna have to. Oh wow.
Wait, she didn't bring the guitar with her?
No, she found
Not a
one
necessary
before.
thing to travel with, I would think.
I feel like someone's gonna go wrong.
You know, start doing your own. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Here's what you're doing. Oh, yeah. That's cool.
What was
What's
that?
that? Underground?
That's something that happens in the game.
Oh.
What?
Her playing starts playing that song, it stops right where if I were ever to
Figure it out?
Oh wow. I think so, yeah.
Good.
We follow
Ooh,
a safe path
I could-
west
I
until
knew
this
it.
spot.
Yeah, that was the moment that she was like,
Yeah.
I gotta get back on
We run a
track.
line of patrols north
I
and
love
south.
being it, but I
like
gotta get
this.
back on track to what
They're
I'm
pretty
here
evenly
for.
spread out, so they're watching the entire area. But there's a gap between here and here. Now on this map, do you see this long ass building?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we cut through and slip by.
What is that long ass building?
No clue. But it's set off from the residential area, so maybe it's a warehouse or something.
It's a big fucking something for them just to
It's
ignore.
not at all.
Why aren't they patrolling it? Infected.
Oh, where all the spores are?
If we make it
Maybe.
through,
Probably.
we pop out behind their patrols. Hospital maybe a quarter mile from there. Nora should be on the first floor, far end of the north wing.
Wait, how the fuck do you know that?
They never shut up. I hear it.
Morons. Middle of a fucking war and they're just broadcasting positions.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about that. You know, those people they're fighting, the scars? We already know they use bows and arrows, right? And they seem culty or at least really religious. You ever hear of Amish people?
Amish people? No.
Well, they were around back in '03, Pennsylvania mostly, but they chose to live like it was the 1800s. Maybe the scars are like that? No electricity or technology, because these motherfuckers talk on the radio like they know nobody.
Yeah, and they didn't care that a walkie was missing. It's good. They're overconfident. It gives us an edge.
It does, but what we're doing is reckless, so kind of a wash.
If we were to leave now, it'd be dark by the time we got to the big fucking something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go be reckless. You sure this way's safe?
You don't trust me?
I trust you. I don't trust Seattle.
Me neither. But let's just talk like everything's fine, because if I get too anxious,
Right? How about this? What are you gonna name it?
oh, if it's a girl, Ellie. If it's a boy, Elijah.
Really?
No.
What? Cool name.
This bitch. God damn.
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have dragged you here. I'm a fucking baby. What am I doing? Dina, do you want to go back? I'll take you back. You don't need to do this with me. It's so fucking stupid.
You know, you never asked me about the first person I killed.
Okay.
Joe?
Who?
When I was little, we lived in a cabin in a forest
Are you?
north of Santa Fe. And there were scattered families around. And mostly it was just us alone. And I would get so bored cooped up with my mom and sister, I would just beg them, just let me play outside. But my mom was scared and she wouldn't let me go outside. But one day I just fucking did. And I had a gun, so who's gonna fuck with me? Now you already know how this story ends because I don't live in a cabin north of Santa Fe anymore. And I don't have a mom or sister anymore. But since everyone's past is fucked, we've all heard everyone's fucked stories, how do you think this one goes?
I don't know. Raiders?
Just one. And then?
You got home. They were dead. He was gone.
Almost. He was still there. I heard them screaming. And I ran back with my gun out, but I was too slow because I was fucking 8. And when he heard me, he turned around and he looked really startled. And when I shot him, he looked more startled.
Sorry. I didn't know. I thought. How did you get to Jackson?
Doesn't matter. This is what matters. Whatever reason Joel gave those people to do what they did, he didn't deserve that. And I think, what if I hadn't snuck out? What if my mom and sister were beaten to death in front of me? What if that motherfucker made me watch as he did it? Would it make a difference if my family had hurt his people first? No. No. And if I hadn't killed him, if he had gotten away, I promise you, I would have hunted him down forever. Forever. I'll go back if you want. And I'll keep going if you want. There's no right answer. If I die, it's on me. It won't be your fault. So what do you want to do?
Building.
At least you're not positive.
And then a few more positives. Search space are up high to scan the outside,
First time.
which means there'll be no line of sight to the inside. Good. What's the other positive? That door's open. And nothing's come out to kill us. Yet. Great. Maybe. I'm gonna take a peek.
Yeah, you should do that because you're the one who can't get infected.
Just like us. Look, I'm not saying they won't be infected somewhere in there. In fact, there's no fucking way this entire place is empty. But simple logic, it's not gonna be a horde, right? We're not underground. And the wolves are right next door with the vehicles and lights. Horde's not gonna ignore that shit. So we've got maybe a few strays, a couple clickers. We can handle that. We've done it like a million times.
Yeah. It'll be okay.
But shooting has to be a last resort. Okay, because if the wolves hear gunfire, they'll have the whole army up our ass. Ellie,
What?
if it gets bad, and we have to make a choice between shooting or running, we run.
Last resort. You got it. Oh, you think that no matter what happens, I'm just gonna start firing?
Literally every single time, yes. Don't get angry. You're a little crazy, and that's exciting. It's one of the reasons I love you. But I do want to make it out of here.
You love me?
Oh, I know. So tell me again, what's the plan?
Knives or run?
Get crazy. Here we go.
Real quick, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to Dina as well.
That's right.
Soon enough, we'll be saying Happy Father's Day.
That's right. Ellie the daddy.
Ellie's my daddy.
So far, so good. Okay.
No.
Mom, don't hear a noise.
Right?
So this way then. Yeah.
Good.
Windows there. Let's be careful.
I have no idea what's about to happen. Game. Right.
What was that?
Don't know.
Oh.
Some sort of dead body. Maybe a zombie? I don't know. Got like stalkers and got. Yeah, that's not good. That's stalkers. Yeah, that's stalkers. That noise right there.
What? That was
The smart one. Yep, that's stalker. Oh, fuck. Damn, that creep.
Why did I think it's a smart one. Like the one that stalked me at the supermarket. Okay, but you killed that one, so we can get this one too, right? Yes, I killed it. It got me. Fucking bitch, I wasn't supposed to tell you. You would've... Listen, if it's like the other one, it's gonna be fast.
Is it
but it's gonna be
Wailing?
sneaky.
Yeah.
But that time it's 2 on 1. But the fucker's gonna try to flank us. So I say we flank it first. We split up. Whichever one it follows, the other one comes up and takes it out from behind. Yeah. Fine. What do we do? I don't know. Let's go back to where we came. If we run there in case we have to go slow.
Oh, fuck. That's probably why they,
You should have that thing over
that
there.
area
I'm gonna
blocked
go as
up.
fast as I can. You're gonna run in there, secure the gate, secure whatever you can, and stay in there. Dina, I can get bit a lot. You can't. Do as I say.
Go, babe. Go, babe.
Yeah.
Did you get bit?
It's okay. We're watching. They didn't fight him.
Yeah, they did.
Jesse, where?
You gotta go.
Where's Tommy?
We can lose them in there. Come on. park.
Breathe.
Hey, I can't go back that way.
You find us.
The map you left in the theater. Impressive triangulation, by the way.
Thanks, that was Latina.
Trust me, I didn't think it was you.
How did you find the theater?
Do I look want to fucking talk to you right now?
Came alone?
No. Me and Tommy.
Yeah.
We split when we got to the city. Couldn't move ground.
I can't believe this in you out.
We didn't.
No, you're
We thought we were gonna die out here. So we snuck out the next night. It's a good thing we did.
You know what we're doing? Pretty fucking good up.
Off until what?
You okay?
Good boy. We're supposed to rendezvous in the morning.
Well, what now?
On our way out, get back to the theater, chill for the night, meet up with Tommy, and we all go home.
No. Ellie.
Oh, yep. That's why they don't go in there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hang job.
Oh. Yeah, it's better than infected. I guess you're right. Is it? I mean, yeah. These people are smart. Yeah, but the infected actively look for them.
No, I don't think they know what Isaac is planning. I can help you. I have no interest in your words. For the corrupted soul knows only lies. Don't talk to prophets. Yes.
No. Oh my god.
He is nested in sin.
Oh, god damn.
That's why they don't go too far.
How many street?
Oh, you're gonna wake your out. Go. I'll be smack out here.
That's all.
That's a true cult leader right there. No fear. He's like, I am here for a purpose.
May she guide us.
There she goes.
Basically created.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Back and try and find them. She move on by
That's how it would be in real life.
Yeah. I'll bet so many people bitch about it being so dark, just like
Yeah.
they did Game of Thrones.
And turn your brightness up.
Or just feel what they're feeling.
For real.
It's dark as fuck. She can't see, why should you?
That's what I like about stuff like this.
Reality. She even less.
To be honest.
Dogs.
It's not good.
Not sure. Checking it out. Hold on. It was a critter or something. Yeah.
Hear the dog barking.
You're all set.
You can still hear the dog barking. Girl Nora.
She about to get burnt for real.
She was there when Bill died.
Exactly. Wasn't she? No, never mind. One of them was kind of hesitant. It wasn't her though.
Put that shit down.
Oh, she's already in there.
Hands up. Turn
Mm-hmm.
around.
Oh, fuck.
I figured. I was like, they're focusing too much on her.
You remember me? Yeah, you remember.
What do you want?
Where's Abby?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You shoot me, Sam will have every soldier come running.
You'll still be. Tell me where she is and maybe I'll let you go.
I could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson. Nora. Where's Abby?
I'm sorry you saw it happen. No one should ever have to see something like this. Sometimes at night, I still hear his screams. It was a terrible thing, the way he died. Yeah. Yeah, the little bitch got what he deserved.
Hear what Nora just said? That little fish got what he deserved?
I'm saying Nora went for it. Nora's in there too.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have much of a choice.
No, she's a trained soldier, so you think that she would be good at like hiding and getting her close combat.
She's that high Nora?
Yeah.
She's that high first. She hit the wrong space.
Yep. Definitely wrong space.
I mean, she could have hid behind that door, but the moment that she came in.
Second straight.
What do you mean? That's a natural fog machine. The fungus or the fungi actually like uses it like all of its victims as like something specific. Yeah, like they're those well, they don't seem aggressive right now, but they're meant to like just spread spores into the air.
Oh, and then she's gonna fight Nor, and she's already gonna be turned.
I hope
Look at that red light.
Oh, wow.
Ah, how did you know, Steven?
not get her.
We're infected.
It's gonna be like jumps on you.
Did I? The immune growing. Sappy. Care. Including the only fucking person alive that can make a cure for me. That was Abby's father. And Joel. Joel shot him in the head. That's what he did. I know.
He knows.
Yeah, she's already known. Ever since the end of the last season. Remember when like she was asking him that question and then she was like she knew that he was lying about something. She's just been hiding it this entire time.
Where's Abby?
There it is. That's that same look she gave when her test and yeah. That's the look I was been waiting for. Remember when they were leaving the compound and like she's like creepingly like in the first episode like.
So in the game, in that specific scene plays out pretty much the same way, but you actually have to hit the button to hit.
Hey, kiddo.
Hi.
Oh, next one's gonna be good.
Damn it.
Next one's gonna be good.
What?
No. Oh wait, no, that's Duh. Yeah, Future Days guy. Yeah, the next one's gonna be
Unmissable.
basically the way that just ended. I believe the next episode is gonna be one of my favorite sections of any video game ever.
Should I be scared?
I will not say.
Okay.
Close your eyes. It'd be worth it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I taught you.
Ah, damn, it's gonna be so good.
Okay.
Whatever reason Joel gave those people to do what they did, he didn't deserve that. So what do you want to do?
Ellie and Dina are in the process of trying to track down the people responsible for Joel's death. And so, in a way, this episode is about the beginnings of Ellie's revenge quest.
There is
I thought
this
there was gonna be
new
8.
kind of infected person. The difference is that they simply seem smarter. They encounter wait, 3 of them. Wait, like 11 of them. Which means death.
The stalkers, they do a lot of movement training and they get a lot of like real-time feedback about like how they should move and what parts of their body they should move. And that's really cool to see.
Stalker sequence I love doing just because, again, a lot of moving parts. The dance of it with the performers and the stunt team is kind of the exciting part.
Here we wanted to put the characters in a situation there was no way for them to get out. They bit enough more than they could chew. And now this might be the end for them.
It's not a question of whether or not we survive. We won't. It's a question of will one of us survive? And this is where we see the roles shift. Dina has been the one who's been taking care of Ellie, making sure that they do things smartly. But in this situation, Ellie, who is more violent and who is more effective in that way, and who can't be infected, torn apart but not infected, says, got it. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to hide. I'm going to die for you. As it turns out, there is someone that emerges from the shadows, who for a moment there, in her confusion and pain, looks a whole lot like Joel. turns out it's Jesse.
He's pissed off, but he's also very relieved and happy that he got there right in the nick of time. But there's a lot of frustration involved in that because that whole thing could have been prevented. Do I want to fucking talk to you?
The embarrassment and the failure of I couldn't protect Dina like you did. There's a real tension between them. Jesse and Ellie had a really good like broship. And it just becomes complicated with Dina because he's kind of still in love with her. Ellie is aware of their past, but Dina is in love with Ellie and Ellie is in love with Dina. It's just like it's a weird triangle. They threaten each other's masculinity and each other's protector instinct.
You know what we're doing pretty fucking good at.
Up until what?
Till remember.
The Seraphite part was filmed at Stanley Park. It's sort of a pinnacle of Vancouver. Part of the initial goal of the show was to find some really interesting spaces that had some texture, some scale. This idea of overgrowth in an urban setting.
They have these huge trees that are like wider than my arms width, and it felt like a fairy tale environment. And then you have Seraphites, they look terrifying.
They are Luditic, meaning they reject most of the trappings of technology, are kind of cult-like in a way.
What happens when the Seraphites run into the WLF and the Seraphites win? We got to see that on a TV station with all the bodies that have been hanged and disemboweled. And now we see what is that ritual like. It's creepy when people celebrate violence, and that's exactly what we see the Seraphites doing. It's free. What we're doing for our main characters is we're showing them, here's what's at stake if these people catch you now. Dina gets shot with an arrow. They have to split up and go their separate ways. And Ellie doesn't know what happened to them. She doesn't know if Dina is safe. And she sees this hospital, and the obsessive part of her brain turns on. Nora, I've got to get to the hospital and get to her.
Nora is the person that restrained Ellie and forced her to watch the incredibly painful and brutal beating that ultimately led to Joel's death. And so Ellie is focused on trying to find Nora.
You think that Nora is going to be scared, and you think that Nora is going to beg, or that Nora is going to manipulate, but Nora doesn't do any of that. In fact, Nora finds this other thing inside of her. Nora thinks Vigil absolutely deserved what he got, and Nora is not going to go down without a fight here. So there's pride, and there is moral certainty.
I really love Stephen Williams. He opens the floor in blocking and it's just like, go for it. It's not prescriptive in any way. It's very much like led by instinct. It's a dialogue and we're like finding it together.
When Neil and I were laying out season one of the questions we had was how to deal with the idea of spores. That underground, in certain spots, there was a discovery that spores were in the air. They hadn't gotten out. Let's just seal that off and pretend like it's not there. Denial. It's our favorite.
It looked incredible, like absolutely unbelievable with all the colors and all the textures. The amount of detail, just insane.
What we're seeing are people that have been alive for years, decades.
He was struggling to breathe. I said, Leon, were you dead? He said, it's in the air. See, listen.
The character has to make a very difficult choice, which is to seal her own son in order to protect the community. And we come back to similar choices that characters have made on the show. Do I save the person that's closest to me that I love the most, or do I make
like a
the
pretty
ultimate
dangerous area.
sacrifice
I think Neil Druckmann
of
is
my
handsome.
own child to save the
I think he's
community?
handsome.
And here we get to see someone who made
Very
the
handsome.
opposite choice that Joel would have made.
Good looking guy.
They exist in this endless, tortured state where they breathe air in and they breathe spores out.
Not him.
The other guy talking?
No thanks.
If anybody else were down there, they, like Nora, would be infected. But Ellie is not like anyone else.
She is discovering and acquainting herself with a dimension of her own character that probably has been latent, but that she has not allowed to the fore
she just loses all sense of like logic and rationality and just has this single focus. She remembers her face and remembers that day in the ski lodge with Joel, and I think she's overpowered by her emotion and her anger. And she
Ellie I
knows
want.
this is wrong. And she's still choosing to engage.
We see the willpower that Ellie has, that is similar to very few characters in the story that would be capable of something like this. We've seen Joel torture people to find out where Ellie is in season 1. We've seen what Isaac is capable of. And now we're seeing what Ellie is capable of.
She tells Ellie what we have wondered about. Do you know what Joel did?
No,
Ellie says,
no.
now when did she learn about that? And if she knew, why is she pursuing this the way she is?
Yeah.
So I haven't
Oh.
played the game before,
Neither
but I
have
think that he told her that they were gonna kill her in order to find a cure.
You think at some point he did tell her?
Yeah.
Very possible.
So I
know.
felt that it would have been eating away at him.
Wait, were they gonna kill her?
Yeah, no, they were gonna
Yeah, the first
like
season
Well, he was seeing a psychiatrist about it.
they were gonna harvest her.
Oh, so they couldn't have done that if she was alive.
Nope.
That's what they said, yeah.
He was seeing a psychiatrist about it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Was eating him up for sure.
Well,
Wow,
they
that
could have
was
been
insane.
eating him up for the lie, too.
Yeah. That was a very good episode.
That's what I'm saying. We're lying about it.
Yeah,
Woo!
so then that...
No, I
Part
think
where-
that he was seeing the psychiatrist because it was eating him up that he lied to her in the first place.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But later admitted it, but still like betrayed that trust of lying to her in the first place.
Gotcha.
Huh.
So I was saying until Steven was like, wait. In that scene with the pipe, you're holding it in the game, and you press the button whenever you want to press it. It's
Yeah.
not like you have to you do it and then you do it. You can literally just sit there and you just watch Ellie just fucking her rage is just coming out of her and she's just holding it. Last time I played through that scene, I just held it and I was like, hell yeah, Ellie. Hell yeah. All right, let's get you a hit.
We'll rest in these feelings.
And then
Yeah.
just held it for a while and then I hit her again. And they just held it for a while and then hit her again. I wanted her to be tortured.
I mean, fuck yeah.
She just said that bitch got what he deserved. All right, well, I'm gonna torture your fucking
Fuck
ass.
yeah.
Fuck you, Nora.
Fuck Nora.
Yeah. Fuck them all.
Fuck Nora. I get that tattooed on my knuckles.
Fuck Nora.
Yeah.
Wow. It's definitely not how I thought they were gonna do this season. It's in some ways it's much well in many ways it's much closer to the game than I thought how they were gonna structure the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking great.
I like it.
A lot of good moments.
Huh?
A lot of good moments.
Yeah, I felt like this episode was a little bit rushed.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I still really liked it.
I feel like people are gonna hate on what was I thinking? Not the fact that it was so dark, but there was like another scene. I'm not gonna be able to remember it. I'm not gonna remember it. There was another scene that I was like, oh, they're gonna fucking hate that.
I wish I knew what that was. Intrigued.
I know, I'll think. It's towards the end. It had something to do with Nora. I can't remember. It was good though. It was such a. I like the part where Dina was talking about herself. When they about who she killed for the first time.
Oh yeah,
was like-
that is in the game. It's different though. In the game, it's when they first get to Seattle, Ellie is talking about the guy that she killed when Joel is being kind of drowned, and she comes up and shoots him, which I'm pretty sure is in the first season, right? That's in the first season. That's the first human that Ellie kills in the game, at least. I believe so at the show. And she's talking about how she was 14 or whatever, so she asked Dina when she had to kill for the first time.
Right.
And Dina says she was 10 years old, which in this she was 8, but in the game she was 10 years old, and she had to kill somebody to save her mom. Now in the show, she didn't get to save her mom.
Yeah, people are gonna be talking shit about that.
Yeah, we'll go fuck themselves.
Real.
Like that, if they're gonna talk shit about that, it's like, come on, that actually is a little more compelling.
I think so too.
Motivation.
Yeah. I think so.
Not only that, wouldn't her mom be with her in Jackson?
Her mom died in some other way, I think, in the game.
Oh, right.
I really
Like, talk about it.
I really like how they're doing Ellie's violence. Like you can tell, like she's got that face where it's just like it's violent time.
Yeah, I like that.
It's violent time.
I was waiting for that face.
Well, it's once her and Dina are no longer right with each other, then Ellie doesn't have that love and affection, connection
Doesn't have that
she has with Dina
distraction.
to rein her in.
Right, and she doesn't have to be protective. Then she can just go off.
Wait.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have to feel like, oh, I have to pull back because of Dina. Like there's no filter at that point.
Is Dina's baby Tommy's?
Jesse's.
I'm sorry, I keep mixing the two of them up.
Yeah, the guy that saved them, Jesse. It's his favorite.
That's real bad.
Yeah, Tommy is Joel's brother, and it was a change that I got so excited when he said he was with Tommy, because in the game, Ellie is talking to Tommy about wanting to go to Seattle to find the wolves, and he's like, just give me a day to talk to Maria, and then he just leaves.
I think
So then Ellie and Dina leave, and Maria's like, I put aside your horse, please save my husband. So a big part of them leaving is because Tommy already left.
Gotcha.
that thing,
Now instead, Tommy's coming for them instead.
Oh.
that thing that I was talking about the reason why I think Tommy would leave. Remember that? With
I kind of remember that conversation. What do you mean? What?
with the psychiatrist and her husband.
I don't remember what you were saying.
Remember? Like the why Tommy would want to pursue.
It's something that the psychiatrist said?
No, because chances are the husband is
Yeah.
gonna be in the next episode.
Yeah, because it's flashback. At least, part of it, at the very least, is flashback. And the tease seems like it's all flashbacks now.
So I think there's,
So, yeah,
there's
Eugene
something
would
to be
make sense.
learned with how all that went down, and somehow Tommy's involved, and that it's his motivation to go out.
Tommy was involved in what happened in Eugene?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what that would give. What motivation would that give him to want to go to Jackson?
Well, it's his brother. Because you remember he
Well, it's okay,
because he didn't want to leave at all.
Yeah.
For any reason. He not to go get two people, especially. There was a whole shitload of people that this Tommy's different from the game, because this Tommy's like family, community. So there's no reason for him to leave.
Yeah. So maybe, because this is all different from the game, but like with the Eugene thing, maybe Tommy had to do something to protect Joel, where Joel protected Tommy in some way, and that pushes him to go to Seattle. Oh, interesting. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with that, because Eugene.
But I think he's
totally different.
There's got to be a conversation that it's had with the psychiatrist and Tommy, because Remember that one show, that one episode where it went to the two of them on the
On the baseball field.
baseball field?
Yeah, that was last episode, I think.
So I think
Maybe
there's
episode 4 maybe.
I think there's more. It's bringing him close to the connection of whatever's
I wonder
going
if
to happen. In the
maybe,
next
I wonder if
episode.
maybe. Well, there's also Tommy in the game. At least when he was in the Fireflies, he was there with Eugene. But I wonder if maybe Tommy actually killed Eugene, and Joel took the blame for it.
Oh shit. The brain agrees with you.
Yep. But you were gonna say something.
No, I was pointing at something. You guys missed it though.
All right. I don't think the thing that we looked at each other last week is gonna happen this week.
No, I think it was just kind of like
It's teasing it.
teasing it. Yeah.
Teasing it.
Are we still streaming?
We are still streaming.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
Thank
Like
you
we
for that.
said, I got you. I don't like to say. Like we said, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, but especially Dina.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to Ellie.
Yep. And Jesse.
And Jesse.
And thank you to Low Tide for Low
And
Tide
thank you to
Color Bar in Gulfport, Florida for sponsoring our stream. Bula.
Bula.
Thank you guys for being awesome, coming and hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. We are Time Code Gaming, and we're awesome, and you're awesome. So
Stay awesome.
yes,
That part.
exactly that. See y'all next week.